Welcome back, everyone, to On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton.
And the Mockingbird.
It's just us today.
Just us.
Sorry we're a little bit late. Joey was practicing.
Practicing for a gig on Tuesday.
Where's it at again?
Summit Music Hall.
Summit Music Hall.
Near OSU campus.
Crabs Without Legs. I just got my tickets, like literally less than a minute ago. Super excited. Probably play some Crabs Without Legs later in the show. To get a vibe. I think I have it planned up for near the end.
Follow along with the sheet music. But yeah, a big band. It's gonna be me on trumpet, Eleanor Dakota on vocals, Drew Powell on keys, Eli Powell on guitar, Lyra on trombone. She goes here. Phoenix saxophone. He goes to CCM. Zach Langer on drums. He goes here. Spencer Morlock on aux percussion, and Carter, being the bassist and composer of all the original music, you will hear if you come. It'll be fun. Support local arts.
True. I'm excited.
So am I. It sounded good down there, you know? Won't reveal too much, but it sounded good.
Sounded good. Well, before we get into it, let's play some more music. This next song is Hey Bulldog by the Beatles. Sour Cream Donuts at Bill's.
A classic.
A classic.
Tried and true.
Tried and true. Joey leaned over and he's like, how do you have this song? You just got to know the artist, Joey. Just kind of have to know the people to have the music nowadays, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know the hustle.
Well, Joey, how was your week?
How's my week? Relatively boring. It was another week. Didn't do much. Yeah. Better than 2 weeks ago, which was very busy. Mostly this week, I just played the new Destiny 2 expansion, which came out on Tuesday.
No Elden Ring?
Grinding it. I'm not a Souls game guy.
Me either.
Not a Souls game guy. Never could get into it. Never liked watching it. My brother played them, and I was like, I don't understand why you like this. This doesn't look fun. I've tried to play RPG games like that, and I've never gotten into them. So I'm sure it's a great game, but I just don't have the patience to try it.
I know. Here's the thing with it. It's just like, I like watching Souls games. Like when Demon Souls came out, the remaster just came out. I was like, man, that game looks fantastic. I want to buy it. But then I was like, I'm not good at these games. I don't typically have fun. So why do I want to waste money on it? And now the same thing is happening where everyone's hyping up Elden Ring and saying it's great.
If it was on like Game Pass or something, I'd try it. But I'm not going to spend $60 on a game that I probably won't like.
Yeah. Brandon Madden said he can get me a discount on it because he has like Humble Bundle or whatever. So I might wait a little bit. See what happens, but who knows? Maybe I'll watch. I haven't actually watched any gameplay yet, so maybe I'll watch some gameplay tonight.
The game looks really good. Like it looks beautiful, but
the whole open world aspect kind of intrigues me. Like you can kind of like just go anywhere once you beat the first area, I guess.
I don't know, but yeah, not a Souls game guy. So wants to say it again.
So Destiny 2 though.
Destiny 2 though.
On the grind?
Yeah, hopping on that grind. This is unanimously the best, I'd say one of the best places Destiny 2 has ever been in, or Destiny as a whole has ever been in, and it is easily the best expansion and better than The Taken King, which was like the first big Destiny expansion, and it was hailed as like the best like that game has ever been. And so like that was the gold standard for all other expansions, and like some expansions have gotten close, but no expansion like the one that had just came out has surpassed like the support that it has gotten.
Free DLC?
No.
How much was it?
Not free. The standard edition is $40, I believe.
For the DLC?
Yeah, because it's like it's basically Destiny 3.
Oh, okay.
It's huge. And I also think if you buy the expansion, you get like the season pass and stuff, which is like $10. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I really like it. They've added like weapon crafting, so like you can target rolls or you can get like god rolls of guns that you don't have to like do the same activity over and over to do. You can just get the materials, use the gun to level it up, and then get better perks on the gun as you level it up, which is such a satisfying thing to do. And they also changed like one of the subclasses, and it's so fun to play with, and it's just a blast. It's a hoot.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
So yes, that's Destiny 2. It's a hoot.
Destiny 2 grind. Well, my week wasn't, it's kind of boring too. Had a midterm on Tuesday. To be honest, didn't do too well on it, but I made up for it because I got a 100 on my surround sound mix.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I did a midterm Friday night after or last Friday after our big band concert, I had hung out with some friends, and I got back to my house at like 2 o'clock, and I had a midterm due Saturday morning at 9 a.m. So I had like maybe 6 hours to get it done. So I sit down on my iPad, get on iLearn, and I do the midterm. I finish at like 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and I turn it in, and I think I got like an 86 on it.
Nice.
So,
I
dub.
I don't even know why I had a midterm in that class because it was like a music tech class. But any other class this semester, I haven't had like tests or quizzes or anything. It's just like projects. Just like do this thing and turn it in by this date.
Yeah, that's the only midterm I've really had so far.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I did anything else. Allison and I went to the mall yesterday. Went to both Lego stores. Nothing cool in either Lego store that was
I'd like to go to the
below like $200.
I'd kill them all right now.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to the mall.
What are you trying to buy at the mall?
What am I trying to buy at the mall? New pair of pants.
Yeah.
I go for a new pair of pants. Also, I want another pair of shoes like these, like that kind of like beige, like kind of half dress shoe. And Mom, if you're listening, it's my Timbs that I'm wearing. I want another pair of shoes like that because I like how they look, and I think they're a pretty versatile shoe to wear with anything.
I need a new pair of like sports shoes like these, like the ones I'm wearing, because as you can see, well, I don't know.
Get Air Force Ones.
Yeah, they're just falling apart. And I looked on Adidas website and Nike's website the other day, and I guess both those companies have decided that they're going to make ugly shoes.
Get Air Force Ones.
I don't want Air Force Ones. I want something like, like athletic that I can just like slip on, and then if I need to work, go to the gym or something.
Yeah, that's valid.
Don't want Air Force Ones. I already have sneakers and stuff like that.
True. I respect it. But yeah, a nice good shoe that I can wear with any outfit. Like the Converse or Air Forces that I have, I feel like they're a little too casual. To wear to like something nice. But also like these, I can wear like formally or casually. And a good versatile shoe like that, something I would like to have in my life. So
yeah, well,
that's what I would do at the mall.
That's what Joey would do at the mall. And you know what, Joey? I'm so happy that you do that. In fact, I'm burning for you. High Country, the acoustic version, by The Sword.
With the sword.
I was just telling Joey that we need to film a promotional video for our little station here.
I was telling Dalton that we have to use Sirius by the Alan Parsons Project, a.k.a. the Chicago Bulls song, because I feel like that's just a fitting song to use for really anything. And it's also funny. It's really funny.
It is funny. But yeah, we got to do that sometime while we're in here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows what we'll be filming. Whether or not we'll be posting it.
We could be filming right now.
True. Who knows? They don't know. They're just listening.
For our audio listeners, we are not filming right now.
I literally... Oh, I know what I was going to say. I almost lost my train of thought. But WXU is... sorry, my phone's like buzzing in the mic. Is hosting a t-shirt making contest. Did you see that, Joey?
What is?
WXU. They're having like a design your own t-shirt, and then like the best design wins, I guess. I don't know all the details, but submit your t-shirts design. Go on the WXU Instagram and you can find a little form. I made a design. Anya asked me to do that. She's part of the exec team. And I told her, listen, Anya, I'm not an artist. I'm just going to draw like a stick figure and some doodles. And like maybe he's holding his thumbs up going, yeah, listen to WXU. But then I didn't do that because I was scrolling around in Procreate. I believe that's what it's called.
That's right.
And I made this design. Joey, what do you think?
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It also reminds me of the shirt that I'm wearing right now, honestly.
Kind of, yeah.
But I like that.
But
That's
it's
cool.
It's 4 cubes, and they're purple. And there's W and X.
And C.
C and a U on each of the cubes. And then it says radio at the
Also,
bottom.
I forgot to mention this, but I feel like now's a good time to talk about it. I saw a TikTok account. And this was like the first video that they had posted. And it was a TikTok account where they go on a website that shows you every single like radio broadcast, and you can zoom in and listen to it. And what this TikTok page does is they go and zoom in on different college campuses randomly across America and show like what their college radio station is playing. And I looked on their account, and there was a Google Doc or a Google form that you could fill out to like apply to like have them showcase your station.
Is it internet radio or like actual broadcast, or is it both?
I thought it was actual broadcast, but I checked the website and you can find WXC. Like you can click on Columbus and like it's there. So I sent in the Google form. It's like, if you can, get a radio show Sundays 3 to 5. So who knows? They might do that. They might not do that. It'd be really cool if they did do that.
That would be really funny.
Because it's like, because I guess there's like a subgroup of TikTok that really loves college radio. So their videos are pretty popular. So
Well, we have a few extra listeners today. So
how many listeners do we have right now?
5. That's
Any
like
German listeners?
I don't know, but that's like 3 more than usual. So
True.
we get all of our listeners on streaming, dude. Surprisingly, it keeps going up. I don't know who's listening on streaming, but it gets there. So
Hitting the algorithm. How many like listeners do we average on like Spotify or like?
I don't know. I have to check. I don't check every single time I upload. So
Curious.
Yep.
Shout out to our German listeners though. Who else was it? Portuguese?
Philippines.
Philippines? Shout out Philippines.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything bad coming from there, so must be doing something right.
No, not at all. I went and worked at my other podcast job on Friday, and they asked me, how's our analytics doing? And I never look at their analytics. Like, I just don't, like, it's not my show, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to look. And I was just like, oh, they're good. They're good. Good. I mean, they could be. I don't know.
It's like 5 people.
I know. Yeah. I know they get more, like, actual, like, streaming than they do on their YouTube, because like, every time I upload a video, I obviously see the views.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot of views on YouTube.
I wonder if I can, like, see on, do you think we have more listeners on, like, Apple Podcasts or, like, Spotify?
I don't know, but I can look it up next song.
Okay. I'm just going to look and see what I can find on the rocks.
Joey's looking them off on the rocks. Well, while he's doing that, let's play some more music. This next one is Lady Morgue by Subvision. It's Tobias Forge, old band.
Dalton, we use Anchor a lot, but we haven't really talked about Anchor. So, like, if you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one convenient place. Let me explain. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And best of all, it is totally free.
And let me tell you, since we have a radio show, primarily an online radio show, being able to upload our songs along with our episode exclusively on Spotify makes it a lot more enjoyable to our listeners.
Now, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Is that good?
Ladies and gentlemen, our first ad. Dalton found out that we can record an ad and put it into our podcast. We will probably not get a lot of money, but
Probably
it's funny.
zero.
It's funny that we can do that, and we just did it. So from now on, anytime you listen to one of our podcasts in the future or past or this episode on streaming services, you will probably hear that exact thing, which is funny. It's really funny. And you will probably buy us a soda once every month.
Yeah, you might give us like 50 cents. Do you think it's going to be a thing where it's like we have to reach a total of 1,000 plays before we get paid? Or is it like percentage?
I guess we'll find out.
True.
But there's our first advertisement. Took us 3 years to get to this point, but we finally did it.
Oh, that's so funny,
That's
dude.
funny. Dalton's like, I think I can put ads in. I was like, what? You can? And then he showed me. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, there you go.
Hopefully, I know they have a weird thing where you get to place the ads, but I'll make it work.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too weird.
I'll cut our little silent bits out and make it flow
Make it
nice.
sound nice and then import it.
True. I'll just have a file called anchorad.wave on my computer now.
Ooh,
That we
hold
just
up.
throw in.
I was looking through the Chimes article, and here's Satch's article.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect music for studying. With Mod 1 classes coming to an end and Mod 2 just begin. Who takes that many Mod 1 and Mod 2 classes for that to be like a relatable statement? I don't know anybody who's in like a course like that. The only course I knew that was like that kinda was World Music Lab.
What's mod?
It's like do you know how World Music Lab, like a fourth of it was this, a fourth of it was that, and
Oh,
then,
yeah.
or like we do like half the semester was like this, half was that.
Yeah.
It's because it was like a modular course. So like half the semester was one World Music Lab class, the other half was technically a different World Music Lab class.
Okay.
But it was all in one semester. So it's like that. But I don't know any classes on Capital that are like that besides World Music Lab.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I don't. I don't know what Satch was going for there, but it didn't land.
Speaking of Satch, I know in the last episode we talked about how you would be hosting Jeopardy
We did.
last night, and
I was
Satch
ready.
would be, yeah, Joey.
I was even texting
ready.
Satch questions. I was like, how do I make sure my board doesn't delete?
Yeah.
But
And then about around afternoon time, I text Joey and said, Joey, they're the ones that canceled on you this time because they had like a recital last night or something like that. And
they had a concert at 7.
yeah, everyone was getting ready for their New York trip. So,
Boo,
Yeah.
New York.
but then Nat was like, oh, let's just do it next Saturday. And I was like, Nat, like spring break. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe we'll do it
I think I'll be here.
some day this week, or maybe an evening before Friday, or the evening of Friday before everyone goes home. Who knows? But you have your spot. They know you have the boards, so you're ready.
Yeah, I am. I'm itching.
Joey's waiting for the coach to call him in.
True.
True. Well, Joey,
Dalton?
I think it's about time to play some more music.
More music?
Hopefully our ad will kick in after
Already?
this song. Yeah. Unless you got something else to say.
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Well, this is From the Beginning by Emerson, Lake, and Palmer.
Hi there, everyone. You're listening to WXCU Radio, the only radio station that plays circus music 24/7.
Hey, who let you into the studio?
Uh-oh, gotta go.
That was Showdown Parts 1 and 2 by the Isley Brothers because my mom asked for us to play it, and I did. So, yeah. And before that, you heard an amazing sweeper made by our very own Doolin Jones.
Thank you.
It was good.
I tried.
I thought it was fun.
I tried all of 30 minutes before the show today to make that for class. I thought it turned out pretty good.
I think it did turn out pretty good, too.
Allison heard me like screaming that to the microphone earlier, and I had her come out and listen to it, and she was like, I was wondering what you were screaming about.
Now I feel like I gotta make a sweeper.
You should.
That'd be so funny.
15 seconds. That's all you need.
I already have like a really good idea.
I almost texted you and was going to be like, could you do the voiceover for this? But then I was like, nah, I'll just do it real quick.
Yeah. I think you said I probably would have been in the Studio F by then anyway, because I was down there at like 1. But yeah, I think it's funny. Like I said, I already have some ideas bustling in my head. But,
You should make one. You got a microphone. That's all you need.
Yeah.
GarageBand. I mean,
True. I don't have a MacBook though. I really,
You have an iPad?
really, I do, but I don't know how to plug a Focusrite into an iPad without having one of those
Well,
like,
you can-
$100 dongles.
you can just put the file on your iPad. You know?
Okay, sure. I think I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still, regardless, do want a MacBook because they're just so convenient. They're just so convenient.
I agree. Especially the new ones. New ones are really good.
Yes.
But also, I don't have like thousands of dollars to spend on a MacBook.
I got one of those. I think Allison got one last time too, but like one of those like things that like the school gives you for like COVID relief and
Yep.
stuff. And my first thought was I could get a MacBook, and then I was like, I shouldn't get a MacBook.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I want a MacBook, I do not. I just can never justify spending that much money.
Yeah.
Even if it was like, even if I needed it to like survive, like if my life depended on buying a MacBook, I'd still be hesitant. I'd be like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, really. I haven't got any of those like stimulus checks or whatever from school. And
Because like even like the cheap ones are like $1,000.
Yeah, really. There's this new like synth, like physical synth that I want. It's like a synth sequencer and a sampler all in one. It's like handheld thing I really want. And it's like $550, and I was like, man, I have enough money, but like I don't know if I want to pull the trigger on that.
Justify that.
Yeah. I did get paid on Friday though from my podcast job, so if I get paid one more time, I'll have enough to
Justify.
yeah, exactly. But yep. So you're not going to New York.
I'm not.
When are they leaving? Today? Tomorrow?
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 Yeah.
Are they doing... Now, I'm not trying to be insensitive here. I'm just asking you a question. Are they doing their 9/11 tribute show in New York?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
That's why it was programmed that way. Is because they.
That's what I thought.
Well, they didn't know it at the time, but Dr. Gershwin knew that they would be performing in New York. So saw it yesterday. Incredibly sad. Very sad.
Yeah, I saw it when they first played it, and I was like,
Like that is going to hit differently when it is performed in New York.
Yeah.
I won't be there, so I won't know. But like, I feel like it'll elicit some emotions from the crowd, cause it's sad. It do be sad. I didn't cry, but I had some tears well up at some points, which is no small feat. But yeah, I liked it. I think it'll be great.
I hope so. For their sake. They are going to New York. If they don't do a good job, they'll get booed.
Yeah.
So,
That'd be awkward.
That would be
That'd be
very
really.
awkward.
I thought they finished, and then just like instead of like applause, you hear, "Oh, boo, boo."
Yeah, that would not be great.
I
on their
don't
part.
imagine that'll happen though.
No, me either.
But yeah.
But yeah.
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 Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to play some more music?
Sure.
Okay. This is Fuzzy Logic by Ghost Funk Orchestra.
That was Bellyache by Guys Without Legs, or AKA Carter, AKA a song you can hear me and a bunch of other people play on March 1st at Summit Music Hall.
My mom just texted me and said, "What am I listening to right now?" What does that mean, Mom? It's good.
Yeah.
It's chill. Every single time. I'm very excited to go to that concert on
I was
Tuesday.
following along with my sheet music. You can't hear the horn parts in that song because I think all he could record was MIDI when he made it. So, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't want MIDI in that, but it'll be bussin'.
I'm very excited. Very, very excited. And it's free. Free
It's
show.
free. And you can hear me screech.
Sure.
Although I think this is the last song in the set, so I don't know how well that'll work. We'll see.
How many songs are you playing?
5 or 6.
Okay.
He
I
had
only know the 2 that he's released on streaming, so.
He has like a Google thing with all the things in it, and I sent it to myself.
What's the other one that's on streaming?
Alfred. I'm on that one. If you listen to it on Spotify, you can hear me.
That's not the one I'm thinking of. Is there 3 then?
Alfred, Bellyache, Nonsensical Tales.
That's the other one.
Stink
Nonsensical
Bug,
Tales.
and Toothpaste. I think are the songs that we are playing.
Okay. Very exciting.
So yeah, I remember recording Alfred. That's a fun one.
I haven't heard those then. I thought there were only 2.
I'm on it. You can
Well, I'll get to hear it live.
hear me, and you can hear me live. Woo! Be fun. And then also Thursday, I think it's Thursday night. I'm playing with. I don't know if they're not called Violent anymore. I don't know what they're called now.
I believe they had a post on maybe WXU with their updated name. Let me look here real quick. But it was like, hold on, sorry, dead air.
Dead air.
Bare minimum
Bare minimum.
in the VCR repairman on Thursday.
I guess I'm playing with the bare minimum on Thursday.
Did they
And
get what? Do you know the reason for the name change or?
I do not. I didn't even know they had a name change until you told me they had a name change.
Yeah, I guess no one else did until like Friday.
I have a rehearsal with them Wednesday at 9:30, and then I'll play with them on Thursday. And then I guess on Easter Sunday I am playing at a church, at Hannah's church.
When's Easter Sunday?
I don't know, but Hannah just texted me and said Ralph wanted to know if you wanted to play at our church
Ralph.
on Easter Sunday at 10 a.m. I said sure. It's money.
Oh, you're getting paid?
I sure hope I'm getting paid. No, she said I'm getting paid. So Easter Sunday is the 17th of April.
Okay.
So ways away.
Yeah, ways away. I'll be playing. Mom, ignore this part. I'll be playing during the opening of the Creative Arts Workshop in March 25th, 26th for Minibam. So, Mom, don't come. It's not for you. We'll have another show that you can come to, but not this one.
Dang.
Didn't find out that Miniband didn't find out we were playing until the schedule came out for that.
Which was
Thursday, Wednesday.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. The people who were working, we have friends who are in like the class that like schedules out everything for that workshop, and they're like, "Oh, I could have told you that you were playing. We've known that ever since we've been beginning planning."
Oh.
And we're like, "Oh, that's crazy," because none of us knew.
Wow, that's so nice that nobody ever told us.
Yeah, even our instructor didn't know. He was like, "I must have just said something like offhand to Neil, and I guess we're playing now."
Took
We're
it
like,
as
"Oh,
word.
cool."
Took it as word.
Yep. So it'll be interesting. Not really sure if we're prepared for that or not, but we're going to have to be at this point.
Yeah.
So, yep. We had our first practice with all 4 members on Thursday ever since the beginning of the semester. That's
That sounds like a personal responsibility issue on account of your professor.
no, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, like if people aren't showing up to rehearsals consistently, that's an issue.
Yeah, but I think one of them like had COVID. There's
That's different.
yeah,
But like,
there's one member. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything
Yeah.
in case people are listening. But those are just the facts that are happening.
but maybe there's something I don't know about. But I feel like if I was in like an ensemble or something and like somebody consistently didn't show up, or like I didn't have a full rehearsal with the ensemble until 2.5 months after the beginning of the semester, I feel like I'd be a little confused, at least.
Yeah.
Confused to say the least.
Well, right now we have 4 songs that we can play. 2 of them are very, very much improv songs. Like here's the notes, follow along, because there's, like I said, there's only 4 of us, and 2 of us are key players, myself included. So we don't really have like a guitar player or like a singer or anything like that. So it's just like, here's a song, so and so is gonna lead it. When you hear this part, that means we're done. And then we have 2 others that are very much structured and just need to get locked in with each other. And then we probably need like 2 more.
Get a full like 45-minute, hour-long set.
Luckily, it's only half an hour.
That's good.
So like while people are walking in and everything. But still, we probably need like another 1 or 2 more songs to fill that time.
Comfortably fill the time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But then we have another show in April. So hopefully by that show we'll actually like be decent enough to sit and listen to. That's as far as I think I'm gonna push that goal to. You know what I'm saying?
Good goal to have.
Yep. Well, anyways, this is The Shrine / An Argument by Fleet Foxes. It's the only Fleet Foxes song I know. So enjoy. Nuclear Fusion by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I figured that song a little bit appropriate.
Still haven't come around to the Lizard Wizard yet.
Really?
Still just a King Gizzard guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, I figured that
Throwback.
song was a little bit appropriate for what's going on the other side of the world right now. Don't be confused. This song is about anti-nuclear war, not pro-nuclear war. But
Let's not get it mixed.
Yeah, let's not get that mixed.
Slippery slope.
But anyways, I was told that today's episode has some of the best music that has ever been featured on the Rocks.
According to my mom.
According to Joey's mom. So just a friendly reminder.
Number 1 best in house, according to Joey's mom.
According to Joey's mom. Friendly reminder, if you're listening to us on streaming, head over to Spotify. We actually have the music with our episodes there. So if you want to listen along, or even just skim through our little playlist, just to have fun, listen to our music. It's good.
You know something, Dalton?
What's that, Joey?
It's getting kind of nice out. You know?
Yeah.
These next few weeks are going to start getting progressively nicer.
Okay.
We had 2 nice days this week where it was like 60. It was one of the days was like 60 degrees outside. It was so nice. But now I'm in a cold slump. However, I think we're gonna be heading on an uptrend.
On our way up?
Let me open up my weather app. Let's see.
All the way up. Anyways, this is the podcast portion of our show.
Podcast portion of the show. Yes, Tuesday 54, Wednesday 55, Saturday 62. Dog.
Joey's excited.
Sorry, it's crazy.
We're not going to be here. Are you going home for spring break?
I'm going home right after my last class on Friday. I guess, Mom, if you want to take note. Probably around 3 o'clock is when I would prefer to be received from this location.
Oh, is she picking you up?
Yeah. And then after that, when I get home, I am going to have to go to my high school because my band director wants me to help run the OMEA district large group that is happening there. So I will do that. And then I'll probably stay there for 2 or 3 days because my mom works nights, so it's a little difficult for her to, drive me places and stuff because, she's probably sleeping during the day. So I'll probably be home on or probably come back on Monday, Tuesday. So I can be here, spend time with friends, but also have no responsibilities or anything to do. So, I can go home, come back. So I should be here for summer spring break. At least that's the plan.
Not sure when Allison and I are heading home, but I think we'll be gone pretty much the entire time because her parents, her mom, and her stepdad are taking us to somewhere in Tennessee. I forget what it's called, though. But for the weekend, they got us a Airbnb.
Ooh.
So, should be fun. Her brother and his girlfriend are going, so I'm excited. I like those two.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be getting up to any anything worthwhile or interesting over spring break, but I have a spontaneous group of friends, so who
Sure.
knows? Who knows? But yeah, we'll see, I guess. But for now, tentatively, not much. Not
Either
too
way,
much.
there will be good weather.
There will be good weather. Do you think we'll be back by like the weekend of like the last like Saturday, Sunday before we come back?
Me?
Yeah.
No, that's when we'll be gone. Like for sure gone. We won't be getting back till like Sunday evening probably.
Okay. I was just thinking, if it was nice enough outside, we could do, on the streets.
I know. I know.
Something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We always have those weekdays too. I'm free in the evenings, so
We do.
always pop over somewhere, or that next weekend,
Mm-hmm.
Because that next week will probably be when you actually host Jeopardy.
You mean like the?
If you don't do it this upcoming weekend, it'll be the weekend after spring break, or you don't.
So
You know
the 12th. Oh my God! Do you know what March 12th is?
no.
Have Kyle throw a goldfish in my mouth. Do you remember this
Yes,
bit?
yeah, I do.
For those who don't know,
What day is that fall on?
Saturday, March 12th.
Oh, I was gonna say if it was on Sunday, you'd have Kyle come on the show and do it. Maybe we could record it.
We can record it. I'll have to remind Kyle of that too. But yeah. So March 12th, 2020, we were being sent home from the pandemic. I believe around that time. I think that was a Wednesday of that year, because I remember coming back from my thing, and then I was like hanging out with my then girlfriend at the time, and then I came back and I saw Kyle and I was like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "Oh, we're all in Michael's room in Loman." So I went over there to celebrate like one last night before we all gone.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, Kyle's macking on some goldfish that he brought with him. I said, "Kyle, throw one in my mouth," and he misses. And I say, "We'll try again next year." So that is
Yeah.
what we do. I put it in my calendar, March 12th, 2021, to do it. And so, March 12th, 2021, I texted Kyle. I said, "Hey, you gotta throw a goldfish in my mouth. I have some, or I bought some." Went to the fountains. Were you there for that?
Yeah, I was there.
And then I told Kyle, I was like, "All right, let's go." Stood away. He tried to throw it in my mouth. He missed. I said, "We'll try again next year." I put it in my calendar.
Maybe this year's the year.
Maybe this year is the year. That's the hope, at least. So yeah, we will see if this will be the year. If not, then we will try again next year, March 12th, 2023. Be there, be square. That should be a Sunday, unless it's like a leap year or something. I believe that'll be a Sunday. So let me check. 2023.
I don't think it's a leap year.
Yeah, March 12th, have Kyle throw a goldfish in my mouth on Sunday. So 2023, tune in for the Have Kyle throw a goldfish in my mouth special of On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton, the Mockingbird.
My mom just texted me what weekend, so I guess she was not aware that Heather and Carrie were taking Allison and I on a trip. Mom, it'll be the weekend. I think we're either leaving Friday or Saturday, but if so, it's
Like the 5th and 6th?
it'll be no, not that weekend, because that's like the weekend spring break starts. It'll be the weekend of the 11th through the 13th.
Okay. So will we not have a show on that Thursday? Or on that Sunday? The 13th?
No, I don't think the studio will even be open.
Okay. And then we probably won't have an episode next week, because I probably won't be here. Unless you want to record one.
It's up to you.
I'd be down.
Okay.
Maybe we can do like a spring break special somehow.
Okay.
We'll plan it.
Just let me know what day and I'll book us time.
It doesn't have to be in a studio. We can do something for it. I don't
That's
know.
true.
Just thought-
I have my portable recorder. We can go literally anywhere and record it.
Just a thought.
Oh, we could do that one idea where someone drives us around. We sit in the backseat of a car and talk.
Yes, I remember having a name for that in my mind, but I don't.
Let's do that. Let's
Yeah.
do that one of these evenings.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. I don't know what to call it. David. Like I said, I had a name in mind when I first recommended that we try this last year, but I do not remember. On the Pavement or something like that. I don't know. On the Streets would work if we didn't already have a special called On the Streets.
Okay. I'll let Allison or Emily know.
On the Road Again.
On the road again? Yeah.
Or we can just have it be On the Road with Doolin Dalton and the Mockingbird, and then we can do a special part 2 and have it be On the Road Again with
Sure.
Dalton and the Mockingbird.
Let's do that. I'll mention something else about that later.
And then the first song can be like, On the Road Again. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll work, and it'll be fun. Obviously, I can't do Tuesday because I'll be at the Summit Music Hall.
Same. Can't do it either.
Can't do it Wednesday. Can't do it.
I have a group thing that I probably need to do this week, but I mean, if you're free, like late evenings, I mean, we can do like it doesn't have to be that long of a show.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah,
Little-
30 minutes. 30.
30 minutes, you know.
I could chip in for gas. But yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, let's do that.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
Next week, spring break special on the road with Doolin Dalton and the Mockingbird.
I could always release that really bad summer special that I have in the Anchor like drafts.
Oh, the one you did at Allison's brother's graduation party?
Oh, God, I have that one too. Yeah,
Two.
that one's not edited, I don't think, but I do have it. But no, the summer special is one I did by myself during the summer. I don't know why, but I did it.
But yeah, we can cobble up something.
Yeah.
Have something for at least one of those Sundays at least.
Mhm.
No, maybe take a break for one of them, but maybe the 6th or 13th.
Okay.
Have something ready for it.
For sure.
Can you like
Maybe
schedule
Yeah.
things on Anchor?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do it every time.
Shout out Anchor. You can download the Anchor app.
Little known Easter egg, actually. Our normal shows without the music are uploaded at 11 on Mondays, 11 a.m. on Mondays. That's because I want the music ones to show up first on Spotify. So I have those uploaded at 12 a.m., which match, not 12 a.m., 12 p.m. on Mondays, which match the release of our YouTube videos. Little Easter egg for you.
Little Easter egg. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
So if you want to listen an hour early, you know,
Ooh. Sneak preview.
little sneak peek.
Or you can listen live every week.
Sure.
Like our mothers.
Like all 7 listeners.
Well, 7 listeners. Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I was telling Joey off air because I know we mentioned earlier in the show we were looking at our analytics. We have like 14 to 25 people listening on streaming,
Consistently.
which is crazy because I don't know who's listening.
Somebody
I
out
couldn't
there
name you 3.
Consistently. Like listens. I know like Isaiah said he's listened to us before. Allison says she listens
But
to it sometimes.
I know Isaiah and Allison listen on the YouTube. I mean, they both said that. So who's listening to us on streaming?
I don't know.
Hit us up.
If you were listening to this right now, please at on the rocks _WXCU on Instagram. If you have Instagram, reach out. Let us know where you're listening from. We are literally dying to know.
That's
Like,
at on the rocks _WXCU.
on Instagram. Please give us a shout. We will shout you out on the show if you want to. Whatever. Just let us know where you're listening from. Let us know who you are. Let us know.
I want to know who those German listeners are.
True. Or our,
Who is it?
Filipino listeners. Like
Less than 1% though. So
Less than
it's probably
1%.
just one person.
But like
still.
that'd be cool. Yeah, crazy.
Oh,
Oh.
it's not my phone.
I think it's my brother. Got Snapchat. Probably Shrieks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, crazy. Also, shout out to our 8% female audience.
True.
You know,
Shout out.
couldn't do it without that 8%. No, and shout out to our 92% male listeners.
Yeah. That's
I'm
only on
sh-
Anchor though.
Yeah,
so.
only on Anchor. Could be different. Could be more. Could
So
be less.
technically, Allison's not a part of that 8%
she's
because
not.
she's a YouTube exclusive. I keep telling her go to streaming so we can look at our analytics, but she never listens.
Also, I guess it's there might be a few people who are non-gender conforming out there. So if you are a part of that 92% or a part of that 8%, but don't actually fit into that 8%, you're valid. You're still valid.
Still valid. All of our fans are valid. We love
All
them
of our fans are valid, no matter where you are from.
Now I keep checking my phone to see.
Unless you're from Antarctica.
I gotta put my phone up here in
I
case.
really, really do not like our Antarctican listeners. Really do not like them.
Yeah. Do you want to explain why?
No.
I know you
No.
have. Okay.
No, I will not explain why I thoroughly dislike our listeners from Antarctica.
Okay. Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it. The one scientist that listens to us in Antarctica right now is like sobbing.
He's
He's like crying. He's like, "What did I do wrong? I'm just a research guy in Antarctica."
He's like, if Kyle was still on this show, he wouldn't say that.
He wouldn't say that about me. Kyle would love me. You're still valid. If you're a scientist in Antarctica, you're valid. If you're just a normal person in Antarctica listening to us, you are not valid.
Yeah, what are you doing there? Go home.
And I will stand by my statement that I do not like you. Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
Is that gonna be the name of the episode?
Maybe.
Am I gonna go on Instagram tonight and see the little sneak preview and it's gonna say "put a pin in it"?
Put a pin in it. It's tomorrow, dude. I always put them up on Mondays at noon. A little sneak preview.
Okay.
Come on, dude. You should know.
Sorry. I just know that you put them up, and I listen to them. But hey, at least you know I listen to them. You know?
Did you like last weekend's when Emily was on and she was like, it was me talking about how I just beat the crap out of you, and then Emily was like, I think you said, yeah, I gotta talk to you after the show, and then Emily's like, wow, I'm a little baby.
Exactly. That was verbatim. I could have sworn she was sitting next to me when you said that, actually. That was rude. Sorry. Yeah, put a pin in it, you know?
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
Or I might call it, I'll call it either that or this is the best music we've ever played. And then that'll incentivize people to listen to that. Because no one listens to the music ones.
Come on, guys.
I don't understand why. You can just skip it. Just skip it.
Oops, all bangers.
Yeah. Because it's the same episodes, right? And then we'll get all the listens on the episodes without music and then 0 on the ones with music.
Yeah.
Just skip it. Or you might find something you like.
Yeah.
I got an Instagram notification, but it was from my other account.
Come on.
Oh, wait a second. It's mentioned you in a comment. Congratulations, you have won an iPhone 13.
Yo, congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Wow, you're so lucky. Was that your Instagram or the On the Rocks Instagram?
No, it's my Instagram. Let's see if it's a scam or not. Oh no, it's
Of course it's a scam.
Do you know a Natalie
Tagged in one of
Martinova?
those yesterday. So
Click on the link in the description. Should I click it? See how I get my new iPhone 13?
maybe not.
Why not? What's
I
the
just
downside?
a sneaking suspicion that you probably did not actually win an iPhone 13.
I'm gonna click it. There's no link in the description. There's also only 35 posts with 0 followers and 0 following. It's all the same picture.
Honestly, I've never met a person that's like won like a big giveaway.
Kyle won those pedals that one year.
He did?
Yeah, he brought them on the show.
I remember him like talking about that, but I don't remember that. No, never remember that he won that.
The biggest giveaway I've won was in 5th grade on our last class before Christmas. Mr. Wagner made toy soldiers, and he brought in his entire like toy soldier like building thing, and I won them. I won the bag of toy soldiers.
I really honestly have vastly underestimated what I have said once I started thinking about the things that I've won. I
Yeah,
won
Joey,
AirPod
what the
Pros,
heck?
I won an Apple Watch. I've won a $100 gift card. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have won big things, guys. I'm sorry.
Joey is known for winning literally everything on this
In my
campus.
mind, when I thought about big things, I was thinking like those like Danimal trips where you'd go to the hotel and meet the cast of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, like stuff like that. I actually did see on Twitter like the guy that won that did post about it and like had proof that he had won that. So somebody does win them, but
Yeah.
never met them.
I entered to win a gaming PC the other night and did not win, so a little disappointing. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I saw a notification on my Xbox dashboard. It's like, if you watch this video, you'll have a chance to win the collector's edition of Witch Queen for Destiny 2. So I watched it. Maybe I'll win.
Maybe you will.
It'd be cool because
I'm
it
rooting
comes with
for
a lot
you.
of cool stuff. I could also win an Xbox One controller, or I could win a $25 gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those I would take.
I'm trying to win an Apple Watch around here. You've won like a million things. I'm trying to win one.
Honestly, can I be dead honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't really use mine that much.
I would like one. I think they're cool.
If I ever decide that I use it so little to the point that I don't want it anymore, I'll let you know.
Okay. Fair.
You will be the recipient of all my Apple hands.
I gotta tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeopardy, Jaden, person that hosts when Satch isn't hosting, which has been a lot recently, normally brings prizes. So
Oh, you mentioned all that before. Didn't he bring like a bag of Starburst one time?
he's brought in Starburst. He's brought in just food. But last week he brought a giant plush octopus. Like it was this big. For our audio listeners, it's this big.
It's about the size of Dalton's torso, and Dalton is a rather tall person. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2"?
My license says 6'1", but don't believe that.
Are we the same height?
Are we?
Probably.
I don't know.
Well, I think my license is 6'2". So.
Mine says 6'1". So, because when they asked me did anything change, I just said no.
Oh.
But I didn't realize that was going to be included. I would have said 6'2". not 6 feet or 6'1", whatever it's on there. I don't know. I have to go home and get that during spring break. Got my new one.
That'll be me in 3 months. Wait, yeah, 3 months.
But anyways, prize.
I'll
Bring
think so.
prize.
Sure.
It can be little. Doesn't have to be big.
I'll go to IKEA and buy a Dunkelskog.
It can be a Joey coupon.
Joey coupon. One free Joey.
Just one free Joey.
I guess I'll sell myself in the for the cause of Jeopardy. I'll do it.
Okay.
I have no shame.
You were talking about Spider-Man before the break.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, into this.
You said I'll save that for the podcast portion or something like that.
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. I just remember being like, I wonder when the new Spider-Verse movie is coming out. Because Into the Spider-Verse, great animated movie. Probably one of the better animated movies that has come out in recent years. Just obscenely good. Just really good. I really love that movie. And I was like, and they're making a second one, and it's in 2 parts. So one part comes out later this year.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the second part comes out later next year. It's called Across the Spider-Verse instead of Into the Spider-Verse. So it's going to be like through a bunch of different Spider-Man universes and stuff. So
We're really exploring this whole multiverse thing, Marvel.
yeah, separate from the MCU, at least as of now. Who knows? Maybe.
I heard the rumor is that Higgins, professor here, really into movies, obviously he's a film professor, said that they filmed the Doctor Strange movie, and then just a few weeks ago, or I guess a month ago now, they went back and filmed like pretty much the entire movie because they had to add in like tons and tons and tons of cameos
Mm-hmm. So
from other known
yeah.
Marvel movies
So
that aren't connected to the MCU. As of
slight
right now.
spoilers, maybe, but it's like stuff that is pretty commonly known, or like you can see in the trailer. But Professor X, Patrick Stewart is in it. I know that. People have been talking that Superior Iron Man, who's basically just like Iron Man times 10, played by Tom Cruise, will be in it because Tom Cruise was originally supposed to be, or he was in the running to be Iron Man, and that was like a well-known thing. So, pay homage to that. And I've heard that Wolverine's going to be in it. I've heard that Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is going to be in it.
I heard Captain, what's his name? Who plays Captain America? Chris Hemsworth? Or am I getting that confused with Thor?
You're thinking of Captain Carter from What If? Haley
No. I'm thinking his Flame On. Mr. Johnny Flame from Fantastic Four, right? That's what he's called?
Yeah, Mr. Flame. Or Human Torch. Torch.
Yeah.
He might be in it. I haven't heard much. I've heard that John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic is going to be in it, because I feel like it's all but confirmed now that John Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic in the MCU. So that'll be exciting to see. There's just so many cameos.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if that's going to take away from the natural story of the film, or is it just going to be like, oh, you guys remember this movie? Nostalgia.
It'd probably be both. Because, like, the summary of the movie is basically, like, Wanda just goes crazy. Just goes berserk. And just starts going through different universes and, like, tearing things up. So it's basically just going to be, like, Doctor Strange going through the multiverse with his friends and trying to stop Wanda.
I actually didn't know that. I thought the plot was going to be that Dr. Evil Strange was, like, the main bad guy. Wait, what did I just say? Dr. Evil Strange. Evil Doctor
Sorcerer
Strange.
Supreme Strange, I think, is.
Yeah, from What If. Because that looks...
Yeah,
if you
that
watch the
is-
What If episode, that looks
That
pretty
is
much
what-
what's
that is who
going
he is.
on.
That is him from
Okay.
What If. And they're also going to have, like, Captain Carter from What If is going to be in it. So, What If is going to have... It's going to be a lot more important than it felt like watching it in the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I am super excited to see it. I think it comes out in, like, the middle of May, like, right after we get out of school.
Mm-hmm.
So, it'll be fun.
I think I'll be in Germany, hopefully.
I can
Knock
take
on
my
wood.
mom and we can go watch it. Hold on. Doctor Strange. And there's also Thor, the new Thor movie is coming out in July, which also looks really good because anything Taika Waititi touches turns to gold. May 4th, 2022, which I think is like the last day of school or something. So yeah, very fun. And then, like I said, they haven't even released a trailer for the new Thor movie yet,
No, they haven't.
but it's gonna be really good. Christian Bale's in it.
What do you think about Morpheus or Morbius? Who was it? Was it Morpheus or Morbius?
Morbius.
Morbius. with Jared Leto. What do you think about that?
I haven't really gotten into like the Sony thing, like Venom or
Yeah, me either.
anything like that. I haven't watched any of them, so I'm not super attached to it unless it like comes out and it's like, oh, this is so crazy, you know. But I don't anticipate that happening. I think it's just gonna be a normal
Yeah, Joey's making hand
jacket
motions.
sounds. I'm gesticulating heavily.
Yeah. Speaking of Venom, though, this is spoiler alert, but it's also been a while. Everyone's seen the new Spider-Man.
If you haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie,
yeah, what are you doing at this point?
what are you doing?
Venom at the end of the end credits trailer. What do you think about that?
I think that's gonna be cool.
Me too.
I think it's gonna be 3 or 4 years before we even see the effects of that. But
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. Because I don't think they'll make a new Spider-Man movie for a while.
No, I don't think so either. I think they're probably going to be focusing on Doctor Strange and like all this new stuff with the Eternals and stuff like that. Have you watched the Eternals yet? I haven't.
No.
Yeah, I hear it's just awful.
I've heard that I've heard that it's not as bad as the critics said it was, because like a lot of critics were like, this movie sucks, and when it came out everyone's like, oh, you know, it wasn't that bad, but it's still not something I'm super interested or invested in.
I hear it's just like a movie that just like basically sets up the new phase of Marvel, and that's it.
I don't even know if it sets up the new phase of Marvel. I don't know. It didn't sound like there was anything in it that was like, the only thing that was kind of interesting was at the end, one of the post-credits scene where, spoiler again, if you haven't seen this movie yet, you probably don't care that much.
Yeah, I haven't, so okay.
One of the post-credits scene is one of the main characters who, at the point in the movie, hasn't yet turned into the character that he is in the comics, Black Knight. And he opens up a box with his sword in it that will turn him into the character in the comics, and you hear a voice at the end, and the voice is Marshall Ali's Blade, which is coming out in like 2 years. Which, I guess that's the only thing that sounds interesting or relevant to enjoying the MCU as a whole. But
Yeah.
other than that, nothing in the movie like screamed, oh wow, I gotta go watch this.
We're up to 9 listeners now.
9 listeners, gosh. That's
I don't know who's listening. Someone's
Someone's
having
tuning
a
in.
party or something.
Who knows? How many? Because isn't there like isn't there like 1 or 2 listeners that are always listening because it's like playing and
I think that technically this building is one, I think.
and then
I
there's
could be wrong,
one
though.
more, I think.
It used to be one main, but I don't think they do it in one main anymore.
I remember you mentioning that, but I never remember hearing it in one main.
Yeah, I don't think I think they just turned it off or turned it down or something. But now I think it's like officially turned off.
So technically 8 real people are listening right now.
I think so, yeah.
Don't know who those 8 people are.
Could be wrong. Could
Again,
be
at @ontherocks_WXU on Instagram. Let us know.
DM us.
Let us know.
Oh, Joey.
What?
We need to end because we need to film that video.
We do need to end because we do need to film that video. You are correct.
I almost forgot. Okay. Sorry for the abrupt ending, everyone, but Joey and I have something to do.
We have to film.
Some sort of promotion for
I
our
have to
show.
return some tapes.
Yeah, Joey has to return some tapes. Everybody laughed. That's so funny. Just 9 people dipped as soon as we said that. Anyways, this has been On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton.
And the Mockingbird. That was me mimicking the can opening from the beginning.
And thank you for listening. Catch us on streaming, where we'll be making money now.
Yeah,
Making
we'll be
mogul
ad
moves.
revenue.
Yeah, all like 1 cent.
Also, don't forget, hit us up on Instagram
Please.
at ontherocks_WXU. Let us know where you're tuning in from.
All right. Thank you for listening.